Hello, welcome to a brand new video where we are back playing FNAF 6, Freddy Fazbears Pizzeria Simulator, whatever you want to call it. Today we are doing episode 8. And what we're doing today is we're looking for the blacklisted ending, which will be the last ending we need to get before we get the final ending, which I'm going to get, which is the law keeper ending. And the blacklisted ending, from what I've kind of read about it, it's quite difficult to get. So what we need to do is we need a liability of we need a liability of 50 at least, and as much as usually you avoid the liability, today we need to get as much as possible. So what are we going to do to get this insane amount of liability?
Let's see how much cash
okay, I am talking still though.
After purchasing your franchise package. Great. That should
Moving
be
on.
more than enough. Now let's get started.
Pipe down.
On your left,
I'm just going to ignore him and keep talking. So what we need to do is we need to spend as much money from here as we can, which will then, so this one's one liability. We want to get whatever money we can from here. See, this one's got one liability. So what we should do is we should waste a little bit of money getting the mini stage, and then we'll get this one with risk here.
Between catalog mode and blueprint mode as often as you
Anything else we should get? Maybe this has got liability. Do we need this one? Oh, we've got 30 more. We can get colourful plates. But they have health and safety, which removes liability, which could be quite a problem. Fan, no, that does health and safety as well. We can afford you, so we'll get you. Let's get as many of these as we can. There we are. Which opens up this one, which then we kind of need to get the sponsorship, I think. No, because we've got a risk of 3, which means an animatronics now event as it is. So we don't really want to do that. But we also have no choice because we need to be able to afford one of these mini games in order to make more money. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the sponsorship, which I know is a bit risky because I know it's going to cause a problem in a minute in the vents. But if we could take this and then buy this, not this, so we wait a second, this, so I'll place this down and get a bit of money by play testing it 100 times over. And I'll be back with you in after 10 play tokens. 2, 1, go! But it's gonna be the most repetitive and painful mini game ever, because like it was cool the first time, it was cool the second time. It used to be my okay, I've crashed. It used to be my alarm tone in the morning because it was such an aggressive song, and now it's not. So I kind of got bad memories of it. Even though I still do quite like the song, I kind of got a bit bored of it. 2 grand is not a bad score, to be fair. That was time 1, and that took me a minute, so I'm kind of miffed how long this is going to take. We got 200 though, which is amazing. What we want is as much money as possible, which we can use to spend on really random things. So we don't want this because it gets health and safety. This is good for spending money. I don't really care what else we get as long as it's money. Let's see, this is bonus revenue, so we'll have that, and then this is entertainment, we'll have that too. I don't know how much we need to spend though, so it's like you don't want to buy too much because you also want to buy the stuff when it's marked down, because if we can unlock all these catalogs in this first day and then we move on to the second day, we'll have all the catalogs where everything will be marked down, which will go really well in our favor. I accidentally clicked finish instead of continue, which really sucks, but it's fine. I'm probably gonna die in here anyway. We're gonna turn this on. Is anyone around? I don't think they're after the first night anyway, so we should quickly rush through this, and then I'll be back with you. Well, you see, we don't really need these, because it is only 500, and we'll make that back pretty quickly, and we don't really need them in events, considering we'll get them in anyway with the,
you want them all to be in one place.
With the, what am I talking about? With the liability we're taking, so we don't really need them, but we'll throw them away because we don't need them. We're making enough money as it is. We've got 33 visitors and we've got 0 lawsuits. So overall we made like £300, 292, which isn't bad. So we got 500. What can we spend that isn't going to help us in any way? That's quite good. There you go. That only gave us atmosphere. There's this, which brings entertainment bonus revenue. Anything else I can afford? There we are, the mini stage. Why can't I? Here we are, marked down. It doesn't have liability though, so we don't really need it. And then there's this one, marked down, liability risk. There we are, we'll have you. Thank you very much. And again, the pig is also marked down. So what we'll do is we'll get 57 from the Midnight Motorist, and then we'll be able to afford the marked down pig. Anything here we can, all these come with risk anyway, so we don't need to worry too much about those. We'll go and get enough for the markdown pig, definitely, and then we can probably, we definitely don't have 50, but we started off with 3, and we've got now enough I can kind of count up and see. So we're back once I played this a few more times. There we are, with enough money for the pig, we can go into the catalog, which is here. Go into the catalog, and the pig's in this one, isn't it? I think so, it's the last one in this one. So we'll go for the cheap pig. Here we are. Then we can count, we have three to begin with. Then we have 6, 7, 10. What else did we buy? We bought something here that was dodgy. 10, and then we've got 11, I think, is our total risk. So we've got 11, which is good. There's only shows up 3 up here, which is even better. So we've got 11. We need more money though, so we can afford stuff from here. What we're gonna want is just the really cheap stuff. What we want is this 550, because if we get the jackpot here, which I think after like 9 attempts I'll be able to do it, get the quick jackpot, we'll make a fair bit of money considering that the jackpot was like 5,000. So if I play this a few more times, we'll be able to afford it. We can afford it now, which is great. It is all our money, but I'm hoping if I'm able to get that jackpot, it will be pretty great for us. So I'll put it here directly opposite the other thing I got. So we'll move this and then we'll start playing. I'm gonna hope, cause it's like quite easy in theory, but in practice it's very difficult. You can see the concentration on my face as I try this. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, it's so close though. That's the closest I've been, which is great. So if we get great scores like that, we'll be amazing. We're not big, but the problem with this is with the midnight motorist, you're kind of guaranteed to get 100 every time. But with this, you're not. But if you do get 100, it's a pretty good prize money you're getting. 5 grand, whatever. I think that's what the jackpot is. Yes. New guy score. No, 18, gutting. We're getting so close, it's unreal. So I reckon if we can get, see that's 100, that's quite nice. But I reckon if we get 18, we'll get there. I reckon we can do it today. 16 again, gutting. Will we get 100? I'm hoping for 100, come on, come on. Yes, 100. So where we got? We got 300. Can we afford anything here that could possibly unlock the last catalog for 100? I'm hoping so. I'm willing to go and get these marked down fire things. That isn't in this catalog. No, it's nothing I can get in for 300, which is super upsetting. We could go for the sponsorship, but I know that'd be a pain later. No, we'll just go out and move on. I reckon we'll be fine. We'll just be fine and just do this night segment, which I'm sure there's probably an animatronic in the event by now. Getting the motion detector on. I'm listening out for a blip in the motion detector because it's probably... Yeah, someone in there. That's to my right. There's probably one right, because it's Scrap Baby again. But if I remember, and I do really remember, from when I was trying to get the mediocrity ending, Scrap Baby is painful, like really, really painful. And if you yourself are trying to get the mediocrity ending, get the sanitization station. It will help you massively. Yeah. So we'll leave that off. Well, okay, we're not liking that. You can get out my vent immediately. I'll just keep looking here because it's probably left by now, but I just want to keep my ear out in here anyway. Why didn't you get like two torches like this and you just kind of have to headbutt the keyboard every time you want to do something? That would be super duper more effective than this. Anyone know where she is on the motion detector? No idea. We'll turn the vent off oh, let me jump. That's just the printer. I'll turn the vent off just in case it tries to get in through here, which it probably won't, but I'll turn it off just in case. Is it in there? Probably. It's probably gone round, so I have to be careful for it to come through this vent as well. Turn the fan back on. William Afton's in here? Oh, this is gonna be a problem in here. I think it's not Scrap Baby. They probably pick one at random, considering I bought loads of risky items. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on this then, just in case it is. Hurry up, hurry up. Where on the motion detector are they? Okay, so it's literally to our right, which is fine, so we can keep kind of close eye on them if they're only going to appear in our right vent. So let's keep... So far I think there's only one in the vents, and that's Spring Trap or Scrap Trap or whatever it is you want to call them. And he's the only one who I think's in our vents so far. That's it. We don't need to be in here anymore. Oh, you got to be joking. I died over that. Log off. Done. So if he's in there, will we still be able to salvage him? Not that I do it anyway, but if he's still in there, I probably can't, right? It just probably won't give me the option.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins.
I can't see anything.
It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before.
There is no one here. I'm already inside. Thanks for leaving me the notice, I suppose. That's not a great sign at all, is it? You can't salvage that one, I'm afraid. Salvage value is 0. It's a wooden sign. Who left that outside? Next
Saturday.
question. Who brought that in?
All to be in one place.
I don't. I want to be blacklisted, which may sound really bad, but it is exactly that. Turned away. We turned 32 away, probably because our floor plan's not very big. So our next big investment should be the floor plan. I forgot this can happen. Why? So what's the reason this time? Probably it's a bogus nonsense reason. It's a grand to settle, so I'm... Oh. His head was bitten by an animatronic. We don't have any animatronics. It wasn't ours, it was Spring Clock or Scrap Trap. So please, please don't blame us. We have no choice but to fight it. This is the only one. We're just gonna fight it. That's all we can do. We can't afford to do anything else but fight it. So we're just gonna have to do that. Is there anything marked down for us today? Any of you guys marked down? Anything? I bought you all anyway, didn't I? Nope. There we are. Is there anything here that's been marked down suitably, riskily? Nope. Anything in here marked down? Ooh, 162. We'll have it. It's very, very low price. Anything here? Anyone of you animatronics been marked down? You have only to. You've been marked down to $1,000 though, so it's not that big of a deal. $1,000's quite a lot of money, and I still can't afford you. We want to make enough money that we can kind of. No, well, I didn't mean to do that. So what I'm gonna do real sneaky is the quick close the game and reopen it, because I don't mean to start the next night. I really want to play that other basketball game and see if I could get my score higher. I reckon I can do it this time. With 10 tries, it's probably possible. Play test, which is kind of gutting because I was so close to getting 20 score on this. I got 19 twice in a row. So now what we're going to do is we're going to press finish, move on to the next day. We'll go do this night thing first, and then we're going to move on to the next day, which will then give us more play tokens, which we can then use to, I guess, keep playing games and keep making more money for... Do we have an animatronics event? We do. We have one up here, but only one because we don't have been taking any animatronics. So we're going to do this, and then I'll be back with you when we're ready to do more playtests. We don't really need any of these because we're making enough money doing the playtests and just the money we're making as it is. So we're just going to throw him back in the alley and hope that doesn't mean we get problems later.
Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
That's great. So now we're going back to the playtest, which is really what I want to do after we've got the money from this. See, we're turning away this as well, so that means we should expand the floor plan a bit so we'll get more money. That should be what we do with our next kind of bit of overload of money. We'll just expand the floor plan. I've got a lawsuit. Oh, that was that from last time, wasn't it? Where I won it, so it doesn't really matter. But their head was bitten. I think we would deserve to lose that, but it's fine. I'm not gonna fuss about it. I'm happy we won. Do we have anything in here that's marked down? Nope, don't think so. No, fine. Anything here that's marked down? This is marked down now. I wish we got it now. Anything else in here? I've gone the wrong way. Yes, Mr. Hippo, you've been marked down with liability risk of 3. We'll have you. And you, Candy Cadet, also 4. That's great. This has been marked down, but we can't get it just yet. And he's got liability as it is, but we can wait for them to get marked down before we make any moves in spending them. Any of you guys been marked down? No. Gutting. See, so we have a bit of money left over, this £900. Instead of spending it on something like this, which we can get when it gets marked down, what we can do is we can upgrade the floor plan. Can we do it again? No, we can't. That's fine. We've upgraded the floor plan, which is perfect, which means we can have in more people, so not many people get turned away. And that will do us so many favors in letting us kind of making more money instead in these playtests. So we've got 10 turn tries to see if I can pull it off this time. It's fine. We've got enough to upgrade the floor again, but I need it just in case we get another lawsuit. Do we have anything else in here that could really help us? Any like other things on discounts? This would have been so great if we bought Midnight Motors then. No. It's Thursday, so we still have Friday and Saturday to get more liability stuff. So I'm just gonna press finished for now and then give it a go. I've literally finished. I should have been paying so much more attention. That really is such an inconvenience. It's unreal. I spent like 5 minutes in there and it just kind of snuck up on me. I was literally had to log off. It must have known I was going to log off too. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. For some reason, I really struggled with that one. I don't know why, but I did. So, there are 2 animatronics now though, which is rather gutting. I don't know who the second one is because I haven't put any of my stuff down.
It is your job to complete
Hello,
the maintenance checklist
you're not
before
staying,
claiming
quite
it
frankly,
back
you're
out.
leaving.
Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it.
Back in the alley, quite frankly. We'll have you, we'll buy you on the last day because we kind of need you because you're very risky and you're also quite cheap. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure it's just Friday, so we don't particularly need you just yet. Since we expanded the floor plan, we should be able to fit more people in. See, none were turned away this time. We can fit 90 now. And we got bonus revenue, no salvage, that's fine. And we got 800 revenue. And no lawsuits, which is amazing. We'll get the playtests another go. But first, we will see if anything in here is marked down. I know I keep looking at this one, even though it won't help me, even if they are. There we are. Anyway, for one, we'll have you, just purely because you're marked down. Anything in here marked down? Is there anything I haven't bought already? Ooh. To be fair, you don't have any liability though, so we'll buy you last if you're really that marked down. Anything here marked down? No. Really? Really nothing here is marked down. We're gonna have to buy something though, purely because we need that money. How much is it? Which one's got which one's the cheapest? This one or this one? We could go for... Which one's got more bonus revenue, actually? That's a probably entertainment. We'll go for... this one, because if the other one's... It doesn't even do anything. It didn't even buy it count as enough. No. There we are. We've unlocked the Rare Finds auction. It's Friday, so we're going to have to hope all this stuff's marked down. You are. Yes, you're marked down. Lovely. We'll have you. Anything else that's marked down that we can afford other than Lefty because we don't want him just yet? No. We're going to go give the basketballs another go just in case that they can help us.